just got back from a holiday and I was thinking about, I was looking down the beach and I was looking at all these people filming themselves and doing their Instagrams and their TikToks and everything. And I was thinking, everyone's trying to go viral. Everyone's trying to get that huge lift in their socials. And as a lot of you guys know from watching YouTube, it's the consistency that wins. So I think my message today is don't try to go viral, go consistent. The issue is mostly people will do a couple of videos and then they'll drop off. They don't want to do the hard work. And I'll just tell you a little bit of a story and explain how it can work and work reasonably quickly. And when I mean reasonably quickly, within 100 days or something like that. When YouTube first started, some of you might remember Hangouts, when they had Google Hangouts. My business partner and I, Andrew at Mad Scientist, we actually, this is a long time ago, 15 years or something, we decided we'd do a Google Hangout every day for 80 days or something like that. I don't think we did one every day, but we did about 82 or 83 videos. And look, a lot of it was just rambling. We weren't that great at the start. We got better as we went. We planned things better. We did our research. We knew things a bit more deeply. But at the start, we just started talking. And we went to a conference, and it wasn't a massive conference, but a big conference of, say, 1,000 people. A lot of people recognized us from our Google Hangouts. And we were doing some controversial topics in search engine optimization. And look, we were probably saying a bunch of things that you wouldn't say now. We were just, I don't know, freewheeling it, doing a bit of a renegade thing. And we just didn't think anyone was really watching. We were just testing it, I suppose. But because we were willing to be consistent for that period of time, we did get a lot of people looking at our videos. And did we have tens and thousands of 100,000s of views on any video? No. But we had, say, hundreds and maybe in the low thousands on all of these videos. And because they were well titled, because they actually had good descriptions, we were pretty punchy with what we were talking about, it got cut through. And I think there's a lesson there, and it's a lesson that hasn't really changed. And now, if anything, being very, very specific about your audience and what their special interests are is critical to the titles, to what you talk about, how you structure it, and also just being yourself. There's a lot of videos I've seen recently where they're just so overproduced. It's hard to really get a sense of the person. What people really want, in my experience, is they want to trust you. They want to get to know you. Ultimately, they want to like you. And if you're overproducing something, you're sort of still hiding behind a facade. And I'm not having a crack at production. I think production is a good idea. It kind of keeps your audience going as well, but not overproduction, not overproduced to the point where the person that they're getting to know is hiding behind all these sort of quick edits and quick cuts and flashy effects and all this sort of stuff. So that's the main message today, is be consistent. I've seen this not just in video land, but I've seen it work on a number of different mediums. Blog content, Google rewards you for posting regular blog content on your site. It wants you to put up fresh content. That content obviously is optimized for keywords and topics and all those sort of things. And look, consistency, as I said, takes work. It's not a romantic thing. It's not an easy thing. It is the real grind of doing content. The other thing I would say, and I'll wind it up here because I'm going to keep this one short today, is don't just create content in a vacuum. Don't just get on ChatGPT, whatever it is, do a quick and dirty topic search, get some titles out of it and do a video. Go out to conferences, go out to networking events, go and talk to people who are in your industry and find out what's going on for them. Don't just go and watch, videos and look at, oh, but these people say this is really important and this is happening and I should care about this, I should talk about this. Yes, that's great to do the research, but go out and talk to people on the front line, especially small businesses at the moment. There's a lot of complexity in running a small business. There's a lot of compliance, insurance, a lot of things that they've got to think about to run a small business. A lot of tax. A lot of those things, running their staff, all of these things that are take over that whole business experience. Find out what's going on for them and how you can help them. And look, 90% of the clients that have succeeded over the years with the various business ventures I've had has been because they're willing to put the time in. And I'm not talking about a couple of months. Some clients have had to spend 1 year, 2 years, consistently not only doing content but optimizing it, and being willing to invest in that as well. Obviously there's a cost. There's a real cost to doing that. Some clients have spent 3 years, 4 years, and they get their content to the top of the first page. They get their social media humming along, and it just has built a really, really strong foundation. They're not just waiting on a video to get 40,000 views, which I have. I've got videos that have had 40,000 views. But then it's just on that one video. It's not a consistent audience across all of the videos and all the platforms. And I'll leave you with this one as well, which is really important. This is not a tips video, top 7 tips or anything like that. This is just my thoughts after my holidays. The other thing is take the time to make content for each platform. And I know that sounds crazy and annoying, but the platforms reward you for making content specifically that suits that platform. The other thing too is you'll have an audience in each of the platforms and they'll feel like you're making content and talking to them. The only way I really feel you can do that is to have unique content on each one. Again, very annoying. I'm not saying don't have some duplicate content across the platforms, but I think if your main platform is, say, YouTube, which I recommend it is because it's the most watched platform in the world at the moment. There's something like 10 billion hours of content streamed every day. Choose your sort of hero platform where you think your audience is going to be, and speak to them and make content for them on that platform. Anyway, that's my quick and dirty thoughts after the holidays. Hope you had a good New Year's break. A lot of people are back at work next week, and we've just got one weekend before that happens. So rest up and get ready. It's going to be a big year. Thanks for watching.